Now, 13 WMAZ Sports with Connor Hines.
All right, how we doing, Central Georgia, folks? It is the most wonderful time of the year, bowl season, and we got plenty of Peach State programs competing in bowl games this year. No, none of them are the college football playoff, but even then, tons of opportunities to end your season on a high note. What do you say we kick it off with the very first game of bowl season, a bright and early 11 a.m. kickoff in the Myrtle Beach Bowl in Conway, South Carolina, between the Georgia Southern Eagles and Ohio Bobcats. This is not going to be easy for Georgia Southern. The Eagles close the season with 4 straight losses. Meanwhile, Ohio is 9-3 on the year. A big test on December 16th in Conway, South Carolina. For our next bowl game, you got to go to another struggling Georgia program. The Georgia State Panthers lost their last 5 straight games all the way out in the great state of Idaho. It's Georgia State and Utah State in the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Both these teams are 6-6. I got to say, it's going to be a little chillier than it is down in Georgia this time of year for the Panthers. Very excited to see how that one plays out. Folks, what do you say we go to the story of this bowl season? The Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets in a bowl game for the first time since 2018. They will take on UCF in the Gasparilla Bowl down in Tampa. The Yellow Jackets up for the challenge. Head coach Brent Key has his program heading in the right direction, and he's excited for the opportunity.
Really, finally, the biggest thing, guys, is the fact that, for these seniors, and these seniors have done a lot for this program. They've done a lot this season. They've been through a lot here, and to see these guys be able to have a chance to play in a bowl game their last year, that's important. Everybody talks about a bowl game being building for the future, and developing your team and your roster and having extra practices and all those things. But yeah, that's part of it, and something we definitely look forward to doing. But make no mistake, this game, it's about the seniors. It's about those guys who've been here for 4 or 5, and a couple of them 6 years now.
If anyone gives the Jackets a chance in that game, it's got to be their quarterback, Haynes King. 26 touchdowns, more than 2,700 passing yards on the year. Georgia Tech back in a postseason game for the first time since 2018. That is going to be a lot of fun to watch. Let's transition to the New Year's Six now, and a game we always got our eye on here in Georgia, the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Number 10 versus number 11. This is just a great matchup, however you cut it. Ole Miss making its second trip to Georgia this year. Remember last time, that blowout loss to the Georgia Bulldogs in Athens. The Rebels looking to turn things in their favor this time around. Number 10 versus number 11. I don't think it gets much better than that. Oh, wait. It does. Down in Miami, number 5 versus number 6 in the Capital One Orange Bowl, what people are already calling the Snub Bowl between the Georgia Bulldogs and the Florida State Seminoles, a couple teams that truly believe that they belong in the college football playoff. Neither of them are. Don't worry, though, motivation is not an issue for Kirby Smart and the Dogs.
I personally feel like we deserve to be in. So, we've got a really good football team, and we're considered number 1 in the country all year and then fail. So we got a hornet's nest around here too of some players that are disappointed too. So that works both ways. The good news is we got each other to go play. And I know they'll be up for us and we'll be up for them. You worry a lot more when you have a matchup that they might not look us forward to. And I don't know who that would be, because it shouldn't be that way, but it is that way. And I've learned that. I also think that it's a time for coaches to grow their team, grow their roster, and grow the depth, and still get to play in a game. But we're going to have kids that didn't play a lot during the year. They're going to have an opportunity that we're getting better at the end of the year. That are going to get a chance to play because of the redshirt rule and things.
All right, there you have it. Those are just the top 5 bowl games that I've got my eyes on this month. We haven't even talked about the college football playoff with the Rose Bowl and Sugar Bowl. Those are going to be great games too. And no, in case you were wondering, my Indiana Hoosiers did not make a bowl game this year. Maybe one day, though. Maybe one day. There's always hope, right? All right, that does it for now in sports. Stick around. We're back after this.